Hello and welcome to whatever ESO
If you
video
insist
this
on
probably
involving
is.
yourself in some vain investigatory charade, I won't stop you. But tread carefully. The Sapiarchs have little tolerance for amateur detectives.
Oh, I'm not an amateur detective.
Who are you? Hand of Auriel, what has Queen Irene wrought? I am Sorataril, Sapiarch Master of Psychocartography, the mapping
Psycho
of
what?
orbic thought forms and dream phenomena. I also find myself saddled with the role of cultural attaché. I interact with all manner of strange and uncultured individuals, but yes, I maintain relations between my order and the Mages Guild's new arrivals. A trying enterprise.
Yet
Please,
you're in.
if only for my sake, keep your business here peaceable, all right?
He's in front of the Fighters Guild.
Don't believe the rumors. Prince Naaman died protecting the Queen in the orrery.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Right, Emily, what's up? What's your
I don't
story?
have anything to say to you or anyone else. Please, go.
Well, I'm here to talk about Aladdin's murder. Did you do it? Did you?
Yes,
Vivian believes you're innocent.
she's wrong.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that.
What? No, no. They already did an investigation. I murdered Haladon. It was me. Why are you inserting yourself into matters that don't concern you? I murdered a Sapiarch. I accept responsibility and my punishment. Go away. I don't want your help.
Yeah, you definitely sound like you don't want it.
You there? Why are you interrogating Emil?
I wasn't interrogating, it was a friendly chat.
I am Kalawende, Chief Diplomat of the Mages Guild. I apologize for my tone. This has been a trying time. The Sapiarchs consider this matter closed, you know. What are you doing exactly? Who sent you? Our interests may align.
Well, Vivian asked me to speak with Emily. You know, that's all there is to it.
Vivine. Look, I've
Vivine?
uncovered something
Oh,
odd
okay.
as well. The Sapiarchs have made it very difficult for me to intervene directly. Perhaps you can help. Emil met a shady merchant named Galador prior to the murder. That's very out of character for him.
What sort of dealings did Emily have with Galidor?
That's what I came here to find out. But it seems Emil doesn't want to talk. Galador has deep connections to Lilandril smugglers and thieves. If you learn what Emil purchased from Galador, we might gain some insight into Haladan's murder.
Alright, I can look into this business with Galidor.
Galador stores his business ledger in one of the inn's larger suites. Unfortunately, he placed a hex on the book, making it impossible to read without a passphrase. If you discover the passphrase, you should be able to learn what Emil purchased.
Alright, sounds like you should be the one who would know that as a mage. Be a lot easier to you than me.
My contacts tell me that Galador left the city on business. Goodness knows what kind. No one will accost you while you investigate. Just be careful. It cannot become known the Mages Guild is investigating this matter after the Sapiarchs forbid it.
Okay.
She is tenacious. She often volunteers to help others. You won't find a more zealous advocate for the Mages Guild's goals and mission. In truth, I've never had a greater pupil, aside from Emil, of course.
How is Emil more talented?
In my experience, people use talent as an excuse for idleness and lack of effort. Emil and Vivine both enjoy great natural ability, but Emil's focus on restoration magic indicates purer motives. He also works harder than anyone I know.
Okay. Why haven't you looked into this?
Truthfully, I'd love to, but as a diplomat, I don't have that luxury. The Sapiarchs consider the matter settled, and officially our Mages Guild has accepted their ruling. I have a duty to preserve our relations with the Sapiarchs.
Okay. If you say so.
It has exacerbated tensions that already exist. The Sapiarchs see this murder as evidence of our negligence. Members of the Guild resent it, so we're caught in something of a downward spiral.
Is there anyone else who might be able to shed some light on this?
The guard who found Emil, Mileron. The Sapiarchs classified him as a Ryazen, a critical witness. Anyone with close ties to Emil is forbidden to speak with him, but not you. I'll find out where they've hidden Milleron. You look into Galador.
Okay, we'll do that. Let's get out of here. Anything? Nope. What the hell is he doing in the bushes? Anything to steal? Oh yes. Creepy monkey puppet. Alright, we'll take that. Make some money. And there's a book. Wait, I thought Serif didn't like stealing. Response to citizen inquiries. Esteemed citizen of the Aldemerid Million. Deception for the... Oh, okay, there's one of the clues. Oh, this Joanna. Yeah, you know what I wanna. Spent 3 lifetimes. Kalidos gross to the list. Item number 1. Lamb shank fresh. Yeah, fresh would be good. Innkeep, and despite my many protests, rascals continue to congregate outside my door. Yeah, innkeepers don't like that. Wait, isn't that what I just read? Wait. What is this? Ah, okay. So this is the one with the word. I think mischief for money. I think that's the kind of clues that I got out of the notes, right? Must be. Oh yes. Okay, cool. Why do I make everything that's easy more complicated? Black market purchase.
Over here.
Oh, hello there. Waiting for me
I
outside,
trust
eh?
you were successful. My own inquiries were fruitful. I've learned where we must go next in this investigation. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Did you manage to break Galador's wards? What did you find?
Yes. Emily pushes a keg of sheep's blood and several alchemical syringes.
Honestly? What would Emil want with sheep's blood? And syringes? I'd suspect blood magic or chemical addiction if I didn't know Emil. Neither of those items are illegal. He must have bought them from Galador to keep the purchase a secret. I'll try to figure out what Emil wanted with these items. Meanwhile, I found the guard who arrested Emil, Millerant. I'm forbidden to speak to him, but you are not.
Yeah, you said
The
that.
Sapiarchs moved Millerant to Lilandril's docks. Find out what he knows.
Okay. To the docks we go. Which the docks are this way. Hey,
Welcome to Lilandril. Just off the boat. Lots of sailors coming and going. Just don't forget to submit your shipping manifests to the harbor master. Unless there's something else you need.
Well, there is. I am looking into Aladdin's murder.
Sad business, that. I was at my post when I saw Emil with a body slung over his shoulder. Once he reached the gate, he slid Haladan's corpse onto the ground and collapsed. He just knelt there sobbing, saying, "I killed him over and over."
How did he strike you? Coherent? Remorseful?
He didn't seem mad, if that's what you're asking. But he wasn't lucid either. When it comes to murderers, I've met more than my fair share. So you can trust me when I say Emil's no murderer. He might have killed Haladan, but it wasn't on purpose.
Any idea where Emil and Aladdin were prior to the murder?
Look, you need to promise me you'll keep this to yourself. Saltbreeze Cave is just south of here. Well-worn entrance, wizard's tools scattered about. I tried to tell the Sapiarchs about it, but your answers are in that cave. Guaranteed.
Okay, what do you know about this cave?
Business with Emil was just too odd.
Once the Sapiarchs convicted him, I had to find the truth of it. I took my coursing hound, Othelus, down to the gate and had him follow Holodon's blood trail. It led right to the mouth of that cave.
You didn't go in?
No, Saltbreeze has a sour reputation. It used to be a popular haunt for the city youth to drink, sing, fornicate, that sort of thing. Then we lost a pair of lovebirds in a salamander attack. It's been abandoned ever since. At least we thought so.
You say the Sapiarchs refused to investigate?
Of course they did. They'd already declared Emil guilty of the murder. Can't lose face over something like this. You got a confession, Milleron, just let it go. Humph. They're just anxious to be done with this whole affair.
You saw Aladdin's body. What do you think happened to
That's
him?
the other thing. Halidon looked like he'd been thrown off a cliff. Legs broken, blood leaking out of his ears, collapsed rib cage. You tell me how a wiry Breton could do that to someone. Doesn't make a whit of sense.
He's a powerful mage.
Unless he can conjure up a stone club the size of an ox yoke, I just can't imagine it. I'll tell you to examine the body yourself, but the Sapiarchs already burned it. Convenient.
Convenient indeed. Okay. Alright, so kill Gowendal. At least I haven't been this game before. Oh. She doesn't sound, well, she sounds mad. Sand person or stone person? Any different moves? No? I don't know if I saw some similar enemies at Alkia. Otherwise I don't recall some people. Doesn't look like they've got anything new though. Or different. Same moves, different outfit, enemy kind of thing.
Boidra's path leads us to victory.
Oh well, it is what it is. Big chest doesn't have anything. Alright, we got the key, let's go inside. Anything we can steal? Recipe trunk. Oh, there's a note. Dear Aladdin, how good it feels to write you again. Yeah, I bet it does. That was a long note. Oh, and it was a new recipe. Oh, yeah, it's okay for now.
Who's there? Please don't hurt me. I mean you no harm.
Okay. Aladdin's Research Journal, Entry 1. At long last, my dear friend Norosia arrived in Lilendril. Emily and I spirited her away at once. Oh yeah, that's the one with the affliction. Away from prying eyes. I fear. Yes, the Sapiarchs will definitely get it done. 3 pages. Right, what's up?
Emil, is that you? Where is Halidon? Is he all right?
This she didn't turn into stone. My name is Stony MC.
Auriel, forgive me. Please listen carefully. Emil did not murder Halidon. I swear it. The two of them only sought to help me. I suffered from a mysterious affliction. Halidon and Emil infected me with vampirism to halt the disease's progress.
Vampirism? Did you kill?
No! I came here with my companion Gerwadel. By the time we arrived, her illness was terminal. Emil tried to administer the cure to her too, but she broke free and attacked Halidon. There was so much shouting. I thought maybe they escaped.
Well, if your companion murdered Aladdin, why is Emily taking the blame?
Stone abominations. vampiric alchemy. If the Sapiarchs found out that Haladon had a hand in this tragedy, they would strike his name from the histories. Emil would never let that happen. Read Haladon's notes, you'll see the truth of it.
So Emily will sacrifice himself?
Absolutely. Haladon and Emil loved each other deeply. It was obvious from the moment I arrived. Emil would never let something he did jeopardize Haladon's reputation. Were their roles reversed, Haladon would do the same thing. Guaranteed.
Is Haladon's reputation really that
I don't think you
important?
understand the Sapiarchs.
Nope.
It wouldn't be a simple matter of not praying over Haladon's grave. They would expunge his memory entirely. Every discovery he made, every scholarly paper, everything. It would be like he never existed.
Will telling the truth put you at risk?
Undoubtedly. The Sapiarchs would probably dispatch a few vampire hunters to find me. But don't worry about that. I'll find a way to take care of myself.
Has becoming a vampire cured you? Cured you.
They called it osteochondritic fever. A rare virus that hardens the skin like stone and oyster shell.
Oh, okay.
And as if that weren't bad enough, it also drives you insane. Gerwadale had already succumbed to the madness when she attacked Haladon.
Yeah, I did notice when I met her outside.
We were part of a merchant fleet that got blown off course. Wound up beached on an island full of slowed mischief. Something in the air there. Or perhaps the water. All of us were infected. So far as I know, I'm the only one that survived.
And why would Aladdin risk?
Truthfully, because he was the kindest, most generous mayor I've ever known. We were childhood friends, you see. When I wrote to him about my condition, he didn't even hesitate. He just bid me come to Lilandra, no questions asked.
So it's your fault.
I believe so. The fog is gone. The flop sweats and sleepless nights with dreams of blood and stone. But the cost was high. Too high. Poor Haladon. And now there's the hunger.
Hunger!
I can feel it creeping up the back of my throat. That thirst. It was just a tickle at first. Now, who knows how far it will go? Emil brewed this form of the virus alchemically. Maybe this will pass and I won't need to feed it all. I can hope.
Yeah, you can hope.
Never. Enough people have suffered on my account.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's see.
how would I find them? The shale skin disease claimed my sight before Emil had the chance to administer the treatment. I will find a way to survive without harming others. You have my word.
How if you can't see?
My new condition does have a few benefits. My senses are keener now than they've ever been. I can hear the flutter of a moth's wings and smell lichens in the next room. It's enough. It will have to be enough.
Okay. Oh, there's another player. There's a knight. Okay, so we have some notes. The Aladdin, which is the notes that we... Oh, we didn't read. Did we read? That's how good my memory is. Oh, I did leave that one. The monumental glyph of reduce spellcast. And the journal that we had also already read.
Hurry to Lilandro. Prove Emil's innocence. I'll find my way. Somehow.
Yeah. Don't know. Let's have a chat and see what he has to say for himself and what they have to
You're
say
back.
for him.
Did you find any evidence that might exonerate Emil? You must have found something.
Yeah, I need to speak with Emil before I can say anything, really.
What did Guard Milleron have to say? Were you able to discover anything that might shed light on Haladon's murder?
Yeah, maybe. We'll talk later. Once I hear from Emily. And Emily.
You again? I told you, I don't want to talk about this.
Oh, I need to clean my screen.
Guilty.
Well,
What? No. No, you're mistaken.
well, she told me what happened. Her infected companion killed Aladdin.
No. You can't believe her. She's lying. I attacked Haladon. I killed him. You're making this up. No one will believe it.
Well, I know you infected Orissa with vampirism. I have Aladdin's notes.
No. Please, you must burn those notes. If the Sapiarchs learn what Haladon and I did, he'll be ruined. Disgraced. All his work will be for nothing. And Norasea. Mara, save me. Poor Norasea. They'll kill her. Please, you must keep this a
I do
secret.
feel sorry for Norasea, but not for a dead person losing everything. They're already dead.
By Magnus, if what you say is true, Emil's innocent. You seem hesitant. Don't get bogged down in the details of his experiments. The important thing is that he didn't murder Haladon. You have to take this to the Sapiarchs.
You warrant what his Sapiarchs might try to kill Aladdin's friend?
She's a vampire. I grew up in Shornhelm, and I know how dangerous they are. They drink people's blood for Mara's sake. Look, I pity Norasea, but we can't destroy Emil's life over one bad decision. Setting a vampire free is reckless. You know that.
What about the damage of Aladdin's reputation?
Haladon's dead. And if he truly loved Emil, he
do
would
agree.
gladly suffer humiliation to keep his beloved out of prison. You know that. As for the Guild endures. We'll be fine. Just do the right thing.
Yeah, I'll do the right thing. And what's up, Kalawende?
Poor Emil. He meant well. But these are shocking revelations. I never thought he'd be so reckless. Creating a potion to deliberately infect someone with vampirism? By the eight. If this gets out, the Sapiarchs may never trust us again.
Well, you let Emily?
I care for Emil, but I have a whole guild to consider.
Yeah, of course
We
you do.
brought many outsiders to Somerset, and our relations here are tenuous at best. Even if Emil didn't murder Haladon, creating a potion this hazardous is still grounds for exile.
What will happen if Emily, if I suppress the
I
evidence?
spoke to Sapiarch Saratarel. If Emil makes a full confession, the Sapiarchs will let us handle the details of his imprisonment. I've arranged for Emil to return to Stormhaven. A familiar setting, sympathetic guards. It's the best I can do. No, but then there are many forms of freedom. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Emil will have access to our vast library and ample opportunity to write and publish. He can still play a vital role in the advancement of the arcane arts. You have my word.
Right,
There's
Emil.
nothing to consider. Even if I didn't kill Haladon, the vampirism was my idea. He never would have agreed to it if I hadn't pushed him. Haladon meant more to me than you'll ever know. His memory is all I have left. Don't ruin it. Please,
Well.
curse you. Do you think I want freedom? I want
No, you
Norasea to
don't.
be safe. I want Haladon to be remembered. I want his sacrifice to mean something. How can you take that away from me?
It will eventually.
I need to sit down.
Yeah, sit down. You'll be alright. Give it 30 years or so.
I know this wasn't easy. While I disagree with your decision, I understand why you made it. I only hope Emil and the Sapiarchs can look past this sordid affair. At least Emil will go free. I hope he can make peace with that.
Yeah, you will. Right, and you, Vivian?
You're doing the right thing. Emil will blame you for this, but I hope you'll forgive him. He suffered an unimaginable trauma. He's not in his right mind. He'll recover, I know it. I'll be there for him. Kalawende too. We'll get through this.
Yeah, I know you will. That's why I saved him. Duh. Okay, so... Oh, hello there. What does he want?
You have new evidence to present? Very well. I trust your investigation was thorough and unbiased?
Extremely unbiased.
Or rather, as thorough and unbiased as an itinerant newcomer can manage. What new evidence do you wish to enter into the official record?
Well, Emily is innocent. A deranged stone creature killed Aladdin. These notes explain everything.
This handwriting... Yes, I'd recognize Haladon's penmanship anywhere. Sirabani's ring. How could he be so foolish? Brewing up alchemical vampirism? Experimenting in secret? I cannot believe one of our own could be so reckless.
Well, it was only way he needed to save his
Had
friend.
he only spoken to us? Do you see now? The bitter fruits of heedless magic? This is what happens when you turn away from tradition. Regardless, it appears you were right. Emil did not kill Haladon. I will nullify his conviction.
So Emily is free to resume his duties?
Emil is free to leave our island, permanently. The Sapiarchs and the Mages Guild clearly have a long way to go before we can rely upon each other. As for you, I must confess I find your diligence commendable. Take this, and my apologies.
Well, I'm part of the Mages Guild, so
I will
all is
sign
well, right?
Emil's release papers immediately, but I will also insist on his exile from Somerset. The Mages Guild can decide what they want to do to him once he leaves. The Sapiarchs will have nothing more to do with this amateurish farce.
What will become of
We will
Aladdin's?
scrub it clean.
Of course.
The Sapiarchs cannot allow the works of a heedless fool to sully our shelves. Haladon knew the costs of embarrassing our order when he joined. Those who shame us, living or dead, must suffer the consequences of their actions.
And Norasea?
We will hunt her down and destroy her.
Or
This
Nossi?
brings me no pleasure, I assure you. But we cannot allow an alchemically bred vampire to roam our lands unchecked. You may disagree, but the fault lies with Emil and Haladon, not the Sapiarchs.
I wonder if we'll ever find out if she's actually killed or not. Time will tell. Right, so different quests. Well, since we ended up coming around there, is there... Oh, there is a player here. I think this is the final boss that I have to kill in Somerset. And there is someone here, so maybe we stand a chance. 1617, okay. Right, let's go. Always use Amber against bosses because she's my healer. Even though sometimes it's not needed, but you don't really know until you fight the boss. This is one of those spawning freaking crabs. I fought one of these bosses before. They can be annoying. Right, I think I need to do damage because tanking isn't gonna do shit. Well, I can use the one bar tank to just keep the crab on me. And then switch over damage with my bow, which still doesn't do much damage, but does more damage than the one sword and shield for sure, by a long shot. Now, this is gonna take a while because doesn't look like the other player does a lot of damage either, or his companion. Oh well. I'm used to grinding bosses, so that's fine. Oh, where are you going? Come back to me. I'll probably have to skip forward on this. We're nearly there, nearly there. It's only been a few minutes. Where is his companion? Oh, back there. Not sure I need one of those protections. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. Where you going? Yay! Refray the achievement unlocked. And Defender of Somerset. As that's all the world bosses killed. Defeated. Right, how the hell do I get to that goddamn thingy? Maybe from here. Ooh, spider webs. Freaking hell. Well, got here eventually. So from here... Oop. Maybe I need to recover some health just in case. Jumper! Okay, finally got to the sky shard. This is being an annoying little shit. There's one thing though, we can't go back up. And I've got that one thing to discover. So that's annoying. I can't jump here either. Oh well, that's fine. There's nothing up there anyway. Right, so I need to go up the other way. Where I came from. Bollocks, I should have done that first. I messed up twice, basically, and I have to do the same route twice as a result. Ooh. Didn't realize my companion had killed that on my way up the first time. Okay, so here we are again. There's a point of interest somewhere there. Right, this is where, of course, there's a spider. Cathedral of Webs discovered. I like the name. I like the name indeed. Spider, spider. There's a bag, but we don't care about the bag. There is... we're gonna try and get to the point to discover that. There are dark anchors on other regions. I don't know what these are called. Oh wait, it's active. Let's do it. I need to level up my werewolf, so this will do. Get some more XP. I haven't got any skills unlocked, like literally at the beginning. It only took me 1,000 hours to become a werewolf.
Why do you
Another 1,000 and I'll be a vampire. Okay, is this the final one? Yagra! They look kinda cool. Not the prettiest of beings. But, no, kinda cool. Can't wait to get some skills, because I can only use the basic attacks.
You were lucky this time, but luck is my domain.
Yay!
Wave. I am
Shall
glad
throw.
to see it done, and with such finesse.
Well, okay, cool. Right, this will do for now, and I'll see you all on the next one as my werewolf runs out of time. Take care.